between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Purdy throwing here. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41. Purdy on the play action. Into a crowd and intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
21-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
19, set, right 20, right, go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr., complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Lefty, lefty, lefty. Go.
On first down, it's Brissett. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19, okay, right 20, good. Go, rabbit. Go.
Back to the air, Brissett. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nickel set from the Niners on third down.
19, set. 19, hey, kill. Go.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him, And this offense forcing a fourth down.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down. It's a gain of 35. First down, 49ers. 1st
and 10 now. Here's Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
19. Okay. 120.
Brissett looking to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first.
17 yards. And the 49er first down.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Play action now with Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Purdy throwing here on first. Pass is caught at the 9. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return, Jerome Ford. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19, set. 19, go.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19, set. 19, set. Hey, kill. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Get set.
From the gun, McCaffrey. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
19, set. 120, set.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Go.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brissett. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
That's good. 12 Browns.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Good. Go.
Brissett to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play.
19. Good. White 20. Good. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
19. Okay. Got it. Go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19. Good. Middle. Go.
Back to throw it. Taken in by Fannin. And he'll get it up to the 27. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. You're 19. We're good. You're 19. We're good. Go.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd down, it's Brissett. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
12X. Hey, off. Gone. Hey, check. Go.
Now Brissett on 4th down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he spins right by him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Browns, nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Don't worry.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go, rabbit. Go.
Going play action here. Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hey, check. Middle. Hey, kill. Go.
Back to the air, Brissett. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock. The defenders do as well, and they know when the quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Gain 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, you. 18, what's up?
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers blowing them out now, 34-zip. Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
19. Good. Hey, 13. Go.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19. Go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Browns, first down.
Go.
Brissett with it on first. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. David Long getting the spot that time. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. That's Cox, and it's Kittle. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Now it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Get set. 18.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Outside. 118. What's up? Yellow. 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 Up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Don't worry.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
You're 19. We're good. You're 19. We're good. Rabbit, rabbit. Let's go, rabbit, rabbit. Let's go.
Now it's Brissett. He puts a mare under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
19. Okay. Let's go.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. That pass pulled in by Henry. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense to the line fast.
15 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Got it.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Brissett now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey, check. 19. Go.
To the air yet again, Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Middle. Lefty. Come down there. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
His 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the counter, McCaffrey. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and...
Putting the tight end in motion. Purdy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It's up.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Has some room to work. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. 49ers very close to an 11th win this season. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Purdy a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers running them out of the building. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Ford on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ready up. Dragon 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Third and long for him here. He finds Adams, complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he could separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, San Francisco.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers throw it 6 more on the blowout. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
From the gun, Watson. Going left side, taken in by Adams. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these.